Right now, without realizing it, your brain is making decisions that you think are yours, but they're not. Companies, strangers, even your own phone have figured out exactly how to push your buttons. And number 9 on this list? That one might make you mad. Let's get into it. Every single day, you make about 35,000 decisions. What to eat, what to buy, who to trust, what to believe. And here's the wild part. Most of those decisions aren't really yours. They're the result of psychological tricks, cognitive biases, and mental shortcuts baked into your brain millions of years ago that the modern world has learned to exploit. Some of these are used by Fortune 500 companies. Some are used by cult leaders. Some are used by your best friends, and they don't even know they're doing it. By the end of this video, you're going to see the world completely differently, and trust me, once you see these, you cannot unsee them. Starting with number 15. Number 15, the Decoy Effect. Ever notice how movie theater popcorn comes in small, medium, and large, and the medium is barely cheaper than the large? That's not an accident. That's called the Decoy Effect. Marketers plant a decoy option that makes the most expensive choice look like a steal. MIT researchers ran a study on this with The Economist subscription. When they added a middle option nobody wanted, sales of the premium plan jumped by 43%. You didn't choose the large popcorn. You were guided there. Number 14, anchoring bias. The first number you see becomes your brain's anchor, and everything else gets judged against it. That's why a car salesman always starts high. Why a jacket marked down from $400 to $180 feels like a bargain even if it was never worth $400. In one study, people were asked to spin a wheel of fortune, completely random, and then guess the number of African countries in the UN. The people who spun high numbers guessed higher than those who spun low. A random number changed their answer. Your brain does this all day, every day. Number 13. The cocktail party effect. You're at a noisy party, music blaring, 20 conversations happening at once. And suddenly, across the room, someone says your name. You hear it instantly. That's the cocktail party effect. Your brain is constantly filtering out noise, but it's always scanning for things that matter to you. Your name, your hometown, something you're afraid of. Advertisers use this too. Ever notice a YouTube ad that seems to know your exact fear or insecurity? It's not magic, it's targeting combined with your brain's built-in radar. Number 12, social proof. Why do restaurants put most popular next to certain dishes? Because the moment you see other people choosing something, your brain assumes it's the right choice. This is social proof, and it's one of the most powerful forces in human behavior. Robert Cialdini documented how a hotel simply changed their towel reuse sign from "Save the environment" to "Most guests in this room reuse their towels." And compliance shot up by 33%. We don't follow logic. We follow the crowd. Even laugh tracks on sitcoms, which we know are fake, make us find jokes funnier. Think about that next time you're Googling best rated anything. Number 11. The mere exposure effect. You don't have to like something for it to influence you. You just have to see it. Repeatedly. Psychologist Robert Zeigarnik proved that the more you're exposed to something, a face, a logo, a song, the more you start to like it. This is why brands spend billions just to appear everywhere. You've seen the McDonald's arches so many times your brain has an emotional attachment to them before you've even thought about food. The scariest version? Political ads. Studies show that even negative ads increase name recognition, which can still boost votes. Number 10. The Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain hates unfinished things, like really hates them. Russian psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik discovered that people remember interrupted tasks far better than completed ones. It creates a mental itch you have to scratch. Netflix knows this. Every cliffhanger, every next episode in 5, 4, 3 is engineered around your brain's desperate need for closure. Even leaving a text on read triggers this in the other person. They'll think about it far longer than any reply would have kept them engaged. Unfinished equals unforgettable. Number 9. Variable reward schedules. B.F. Skinner figured out something terrifying in the 1950s. He was studying rats pressing levers for food. When the food came out every time they pressed, rats pressed calmly. But when the food came out randomly, the rats became obsessed. They pressed the lever compulsively, frantically. They couldn't stop. Sound familiar? That's your phone. Every time you scroll, you might get a funny video, a compliment, a piece of news, or nothing. The unpredictability is the addiction. Former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris literally said that a slot machine is the only business in the world that gets to access your brain's dopamine pathway, and you carry one in your pocket. Number 8, the halo effect. When someone is attractive, well-dressed, or confident, we automatically assume they're also smarter, kinder, and more trustworthy. This is the halo effect, and it's embarrassingly powerful. Studies show that attractive defendants receive lighter prison sentences, that taller presidential candidates win elections more often, that we rate resumes higher when attached to a good-looking photo. We know this is irrational. It doesn't matter. Your brain is running a shortcut. Good-looking equals good. This is why every CEO headshot looks basically the same. Number 7, loss aversion. Here's a quick test. Imagine I offered you a coin flip. Heads, you win $100. Tails, you lose $100. Fair odds, right? Most people say no, because your brain feels the pain of losing $100 about twice as intensely as the joy of winning $100. This is loss aversion, proven by Nobel Prize winners Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, and it's used against you constantly. Only 3 left in stock. Your free trial ends tomorrow. Wait, don't miss out. That's not urgency. That's weaponized loss aversion. They're not telling you what you'll gain. They're making you feel what you'll lose. Number 6, priming. In a famous experiment, people who unscrambled sentences containing words like Florida, bingo, and wrinkle, words associated with old age, walked measurably slower when leaving the building. They weren't told anything about age. Their brains were just primed. Priming means that what you see, hear, or read moments before a decision subtly shapes that decision without your awareness. Casinos are red and gold for a reason. Grocery stores pump in the smell of fresh bread on purpose. Your environment is constantly priming your behavior. Number 5, the bystander effect. In 1964, a woman named Kitty Genovese was attacked in New York City. Reports at the time claimed 38 neighbors heard or saw, and none called the police. While later investigation complicated the story, the psychological phenomenon it inspired is completely real. The more people who witness an emergency, the less likely any one person is to help. Because everyone assumes someone else will do it. This is called diffusion of responsibility. If you're ever in an emergency and need help, don't shout, "Someone call 911." Point at one specific person and say, "You in the red jacket, call 911." Make it impossible for the bystander effect to kick in. Number 4, dark patterns in UX. This is where psychology stops being interesting and starts being a little evil. Dark patterns are design tricks built into websites and apps to make you do things you didn't intend to. Subscribing to a newsletter when you just wanted to check out. Getting charged for a free trial you forgot to cancel because the cancellation button is buried in 7 menus. Pre-ticked boxes for "Yes, send me offers from partners." The EU has fined companies hundreds of millions over these. The FTC has launched investigations, and they're still everywhere. Your frustration when you can't cancel something easily? That's intentional. Someone designed that frustration. Number 3, reciprocity. A free sample isn't free. The moment someone gives you something, even something tiny, your brain triggers an overwhelming urge to give something back. This is reciprocity, and it's so hardwired into us, it's almost impossible to override. In one study, waiters who left a single mint with the check got 3% higher tips. 2 mints? 14% higher. And when the waiter came back and left a second mint saying, "For you specifically," tips went up 23%. You can't buy that, but you can give it away for free. Number 2, the IKEA effect. Researchers found something bizarre. People value things more when they build them themselves, even if the end result is objectively worse than a professionally made version. They literally named it the IKEA Effect. People who made their own origami cranes valued them as much as experts valued perfect cranes. Why? Because effort creates emotional ownership. This is why personalized products feel special, even when the personalization is just your name on a mug. And it's why you're oddly proud of that wobbly IKEA bookshelf. You made it. It's yours. Number 1. Confirmation bias. Your brain is a lawyer, not a scientist. A scientist looks for evidence to find the truth. A lawyer looks for evidence to support their client. Confirmation bias means that once you believe something, your brain automatically seeks out information that confirms it and dismisses or ignores information that contradicts it. Social media algorithms figured this out and turbocharged it. They show you more of what you already agree with because that's what keeps you engaged. The result? Two people can live in completely different realities, same country, same city, and be absolutely certain the other one is insane. Not because one is right, because both brains are doing exactly what they evolved to do. So here's the honest takeaway. None of these tricks make you stupid. They make you human. These biases evolved for a reason. Most of them kept our ancestors alive. The problem is, we're running million-year-old software in a world designed by psychologists, marketers, and algorithm engineers who know exactly how to exploit them. Knowing these doesn't make you immune, but it gives you a half-second pause, a flicker of awareness before you click "Buy now," before you dismiss someone as a jerk, before you stay in something just because you've already invested so much. That half second? That's the whole game. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these hit hardest? Drop it in the comments. And if this video made you think differently, like and subscribe for more videos like this.